In the previous episode, we installed the windows and doors in the underground Earthbag MusArt studio. It's time to get that exterior completed. We start off by building the ramp up to the doorway.
We created a ramp up to the door, which gives us the ability to roll in and out equipment, things like that. So no steps.
Sometimes when it rains a lot, we get the water coming up to the door.
We replaced that one broken window that we had.
Another one cracked, so it's kind of weird that we're getting all this cracked window stuff.
That 2 down, 2 more to go. Last week while we were working on the outside, my friend Esther came over and she was a big help. And we were all just kind of singing songs, sitting along, playing a little bit while working.
Esther, do you mind being in the video?
No. I give you my consent to put my beautiful face on the screen.
Let's just say men of his stature are in short supply.
You may want to lower your expectations.
Recently, we've all really gotten into a movie on Netflix called Shrek the Musical, and we've all been singing the songs, quoting the lines.
Now he lives in Swallow.
Me and Bree were really happy when Esther saw the show with us so that she gets all of our jokes now and understands our quoting.
But you gotta get this tall to get in.
What can I say?
It almost grew. It's a little weirder. Yes. I don't even know what that is. I don't have time for diesel antics.
You can. We're done.
Said it was cold, right? You're gonna break.
In the next 3 days, things are really gonna get serious. We are getting closer and closer by the day to our deadline, and we do not have everything done that we would like to have done. So we've been really putting in an extra effort to go out 2-3 times a day to just put as much mud on the walls we possibly can so that we can actually meet this deadline.
Want to see how far this clay pile is from our house? Well, let me just show you. Well,
we've been trying to find a good way to blend our day-old dry cob with our new stuff that doesn't look like it's kind of overlapping weird. And recently we found if we take a paintbrush and some water and we just brush it wet a little bit, put the cob over it and then take the paintbrush again and then brush it over the seam, it really helps it blend it out. It looks really nice. To make the bottle lights kind of look nice, we've been cobbing just up to it and just right around it in a nice little seam there.
Where's Bryson? Dad, where's Bryson? Bryson.
what's this?
Look at it.
Ruben! Oh my gosh. I can't believe that was packaged by Ruben.
I'm gonna go put it inside, okay?
We have something really exciting. Stroopwafels.
Bryson.
I think it's called pronounced Stroopwafels.
Stroopwafels.
Or
Mystery box.
I don't know. I could be
I
wrong.
wanna do it.
So much food.
It says, "Hi there, from your friend in the Netherlands."
Thank you, Ruben. Can they tell you how to eat them?
Ruben, can you translate for us?
how do you
Because we
warm
don't
them
know what this says.
It said warm. I believe in him.
It's like little waffles.
I know, they do.
I feel like you're supposed to warm them up.
Really?
Everything's
Yes.
already in them.
Oh, they have to come apart.
Ooh, look what's inside of it. What
I
is
do.
this?
Yeah,
It tastes like
kind of a
caramel
or
that's in the
something.
center. That's what it tastes like.
We're warning. Me and Bree are going the smart way.
We're going the Ruben suggested way. It's stupendous.
Okay.
Sorry.
Stop. Oh, hot. My eyes are watering because it's hot, but it's really good.
They're not that cold too. That is kind of a caramel feeling.
Wow. I think Ruben sent this because he pitied us for not being able to taste these. Thank you, Ruben. They're delicious.
Very good. They're really good.
We've got our from the farm goat's milk to try with it.
Load me up, Shay.
Alright, so we're gonna use the mud sprayer, right, Dad?
Yes, we are.
And so Dad is currently covering up windows so we don't spray the windows. So we only get it on the walls where it belongs. I'm excited. I better get helping. We're gonna be bringing out a hopper that we used in my room for the cob, and we're gonna be putting stucco through it and stuccoing the walls with it.
Yeah.
It's a modified mud hopper for sheetrock, actually. It took the technique that worked the best for keeping the mud onto the wall is to actually use a method where we wet it down to almost a liquid.
Bryson would throw his thumb over the top of the hopper hole, I guess. And then when he was ready to release the air, he would just pull his thumb away.
When we started to spray on the stucco, Mom was getting a little carried away with our paintbrush technique. And
I wanted to try it out.
And she came in with a little bucket of water behind Bryson and started brushing the wall.
Bree, here's the painted. If we just brush this off like this,
We should mix another batch.
or it's rough like that.
I was imagining us having to do the entire wall. And Mom was trying to get us excited about it. Like, oh, look at how nice it looks. Or, oh, guys, you would love this. And we were just not buying it. We're like, no, Mom.
It is a little smoother, but it is a little smoother. Is it worth it? No, I don't think so either. I don't think it's worth it either.
Mom did eventually agree with us.
I think thicker or 2 coats, that's what I say.
Yeah.
I wanted it really wet, and Dad wanted it really dry.
So like a slurry, Dad. Probably something like this, you're probably right.
Wow.
No. It pours out, but it sure goes on nice.
We were on both opposite ends of the field, and Bree comes in and says, why don't you guys just make an in-between batch?
Just do slightly thicker, okay? Just to ease both you and Dad. Be the happy medium, eh?
Okay, go get it. See what happens. I'm game for something new.
Leave it up to her for the logic.
Looks like water.
Nice, huh?
It is nice.
Good?
Yeah.
Although I still think it should have been wetter.
I need windshield wipers.
Every once in a while, my dog would lose sight of me. And howling and howling. My dog is so attached to me.
What?
Over here.
Pull it! I'm right here.
What's you doing, buddy?
You're gonna do better at tracking, dude.
I cannot go anywhere without him howling for me if I lose him.
Focus. Don't worry about it. I got it, Alright, 20-ounce box, Dad. Because I know you probably got 1,000.
I get done covering the main coat of the building, and then I hear Dad, and he goes, I want to do another batch.
Pretty tired.
Oh.
You were pretty tired.
I was not very happy at that, but I knew that we kind of had to do it because, you know.
We had a few spots we needed to fix up.
Mom and I were working on keeping the bottles clean after they had stuccoed over them. We didn't bother taping them off or doing anything like that, so we had to go back through and clean them off. We found we would miss some of them because they would blend in. So we had come onto the inside and we'd look to see where the light was shining through, because Mom was watching me clean off the bottle and how the light would just like shine through and the room would get just a smidgen bit lighter, and it was really kind of cool.
Give this thing a couple days to dry and then we'll squirt it, huh?
Sounds good.
Stay tuned for next time when we continue building more on the MusArt studio. Have a wonderful week.
Thank you!
Please consider supporting us on Patreon.
Pretty excited about that.
I'm growing it out. You know, it's the little things in life.
What chillax, Mom? Pretty cool.
It's time to get the exterior, say this word. Our family moved from the city to the country. Thanks for taking part in our adventure. We have new videos every Friday evening. If you would like to help us out, you can like this video, share it, subscribe, or support us on Patreon. See the links in the description.
Dad.
Close enough.
Oh, that's on.
Taller, shorter, and shorter.
So it starts out.
When they roll logs on top of each other, they chink in between the logs, just like we're doing.
Oh, then
So
yeah.
it is a thing. It is a term.
So
I'm
chinking.
We're gonna be
We're chinking. Stop!
What they don't want you to know is that this secretly says dog biscuits on it. And our friend's been trolling us for months. Like, oh, I'm going to send them some dog biscuits. I'll tell them it's a dessert. Thank you, Ruben.